Good morning. Today is the second day of the fast. It's the 3rd of March, 2012. The second day of the Baha'i month of Allah, the month of loftiness, and the last month in the Baha'i year. The sun rose at 6:25 a.m. this morning, and it will set at 5:43 this evening. And during that time, no food, no water, nothing is to pass the lips save the praises of God. The first day was good. It was a day of rest for me. And hopefully I'll have a few more of those as the fast goes out. In fact, it's good to take it easy and rest throughout if you can. However, many of us have other responsibilities, and so you can't always rest. And then you have to call on another source of strength. So, it's a beautiful day today, beautiful morning. I wish I could show you. Maybe I will. But it snowed last night. We had a beautiful snowstorm. And everything is covered with the white crystals of snow. And now the sun has come out this morning. Oh, it's just so beautiful. But this is a good way to approach the subject of one of the purposes of the fast. There's many, many purposes. And the first and foremost is to help us to let go of our attachments to the things of this world and turn our attachment and our love to the world of spirit and to God. But another blessing of the fast is how to bring in the energy that we need to live and sustain ourselves through other things besides food and water. Here in the material world, the body does need food and water to give us energy to live. However, there is a great amount of energy all around us at all times. The spiritual masters of old used to talk about it, how there is so much energy all around us. In 1 cubic centimeter of air, there's so much energy that could power the whole world for a generation. If only we could tap into it. It wasn't until the 1940s that modern science was able to confirm that, when they took an atom, one single little atom, and they split it in half. Boom! And that illustrates how much energy, how much power exists in a single atom, and how many atoms are there all around us at this very moment. It's a tremendous amount of power. Of course, that was a destructive power that was unleashed by forcing it open, essentially taking a hammer, bam, and smashing it open. But there's a way to access this power, this energy, that we can tap into the positive aspects of it. And this energy is known as different things, depending on the philosophy of it, but it's the life force energy that flows through all living things. In Chinese medicine, it's known as qi. In yoga and tantra, it's known as prana. It's that life force energy that's all around us that gives us life. And this is something that through meditation and practice, a human being, even in the physical body, can learn to tap into that life force energy as it exists all around us. And the places that it's most present are in the elements, the earth, the air, the fire, and water. And so one of the great blessings of the fast is as we abstain from food and water throughout the entire day, we need to somehow find another source of energy. Our bodies become like a dry sponge, and we absorb the other energies that are around us. Of course, all of these energies come from God. But there are many different forms they can take. And in all the different peoples of the world, we each are more compatible with the different elements. And so you might find it easier to absorb a certain type of energy, such as fire, or air, or earth, or water. And so as we stop eating now, we find ourselves intuitively, naturally absorbing these energies. But if we can become aware of that, and we can focus the mind, then it can become even more powerful. I'd like to read you a quote from the Baha'i sacred writings. For a lover, there is no greater pleasure than to converse with his beloved. And for a seeker, there is no greater bounty than intimacy with the object of his desire. It is the greatest longing of every soul who is attracted to the kingdom of God to find time to turn with entire devotion to his beloved, so as to seek his bounty and blessing and immerse himself in the ocean of communion, entreaty, and supplication. Moreover, prayer and fasting produce awareness and awakening, and are conducive to your protection and preservation from tests. And so this is what we do during the fast, is we turn our hearts towards the beloved, and we spend time in communion with the source of that great love which we all desire so much. And now, at the end of our day, I'm going to show you what a beautiful creation we've been given today. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. Come with me.